So I'll be reading out confessions anonymously submitted by my chat. You guys have submitted a bunch of anonymous prompts. Can be anything. I will skip the ones if they're too bad, but if you want to submit anything, go ahead. So far there's 70. I'll be reading them out. Okay. Number 1. These are the dirtiest confessions I've ever read, actually. I used to hump photos of girls I like. Okay, first off, are you printing out the photos and then humping the photos? Now that's just, I'm not judging. That's just a lot of work, you know what I mean? Like, especially because imagine the process of the humping. It's gotta be so crinkly. Like, you're just like, I have a satin and lingerie kink and a big femme side. I may know who this is. I'm not gonna say it. It may be who I think it is. Satin and lingerie kink. That's, I don't know, it's a beautiful thing. I work for $600 a month and spend all my money on Nova. For one, there's no way that's real. Okay, are you like how are you being paid $600 a month? That's like slave labor. You need to be A, getting a new job, or B, I don't know, file a complaint with like workers' rights, because if you're making $600 a month, that's insane. Spend all your money on me though. That has to be cap. Because then how would you not, like, how would you even afford rent? You can't afford anything for less than like $1,000 a month in the middle of nowhere. There's no way you can even afford that. I watched the hentai Euphoria and liked it. Like, Euphoria is in the HBO show? There's a hentai version? Because I don't know what you're talking about. Okay, here's a good confession. When I was 19, I bought a full-size sex doll. Probs 5'6" or 5'7", but I never had sex with it. I just bought it so I could hug it and cuddle it while I sleep. It was really lonely. Wait, hold on, backtrack. I don't feel like cuddling a sex doll would be comfortable. Because they have like metal framing inside. Like a body pillow would be like 10 times more comfortable than a metal skin slab. I don't know. Like, but if it's comfortable for you, sure. I was really lonely and single and miserable at the time, but that made it better. Then I sold it when I started. You can sell sex dolls? What are you gonna sell it for? Lightly used? It's not brand new. Who's gonna buy a slightly used sex doll? Ain't no way. Like, there is no way. Like, I don't know, man. That's like buying a used. I was really lonely and single and miserable at the time, but that made it better. Then I sold it when I started going to therapy. Been in therapy ever since. Congrats, I'm happy for you. Still never had a girlfriend, still feel lonely sometimes for being a virgin. I find it difficult to put myself out there with women, but I try to live life one day at a time. Stay strong, chat. I mean, at least you're in therapy. I recommend not giving up hope. Keep asking. If you ask 100 women, you'll get rejected by 99, but one person might say yes. So don't give up. Just keep asking. Keep trying to build genuine bonds with people. You can find someone. You'll be okay. Don't give up hope. I spent $1,000 on my dad's card when I was 13, and now 7 years later, he still doesn't know. How rich are your parents? How do you not notice an entire grand missing from your account? They must be fucking loaded. I'm so curious what he spent it on. And also, like, what did you spend the $1,000 on? Was it like V-Bucks? Or did you buy something? Like, I want answers here. I want to be pegged by Nova. No, you don't. No, you don't. I lured a scammer for 100K. See, some of these I really need the full details. Like, why are you just dropping little, like, teasers of information? Give me the full story here. What do you mean you lured a scammer for 100K? That sounds like it should be a Reddit post. That's so good. Like, so you got them to spend 100K on you, a scammer? Or you got scammed for 100K. That would not be good. I love you so much, Nova. I want you to be mine. Would you be mine? Don't confess it anonymously and it might be a yes. You can't just who am I saying yes to? You know, I need to know. My first time drink was when I snuck some of my uncle's wine and he left it on the kitchen counter. You left the wine empty on the kitchen counter? That's like rule number 1. I would drink some vodka and I would fill it back up with water in the amount that I took, which also is really stupid. But it was probably like a little enough where it wouldn't change the taste too much, but I would like water down the vodka so I could drink it without my parents knowing. That was my strat. I have a full-blown escort addiction. I fuck one almost every night. Holy shit, that's insane. Like different women or the same one? I mean, there's nothing wrong with that as long as you're paying them well and using protection. I don't think there's anything wrong with it. And you are totally in your right as a human being to do that, so do it. Findom turns me on. Good, you little bitch. You better be giving me money if you're typing that in my confession thing. I'm afraid of death and casket. Well, I will be honest, a casket can't hurt you. In fact, once you're dead, you won't even know where you are. So, if it cures your fear of caskets, you'll never even know. Or just tell everyone around you to cremate you. Or what I want done, I want to be composted. There's a company in like, I think Washington, they ship your body out. It's only like $5 grand. And they put you in a giant like dirt thing with flowers and they compost you. And then they turn you into bags of soil and then send the soil to whoever wants it. So like your family, and they can use it to make a garden. And you're like really good fertilizer. I'm having very naughty dreams involving pancake syrup. What are you, like, POV? You're pretending you're a pancake getting syruped? That's kind of wholesome, actually. How is it a fetish? I don't understand. You have a fetish for pretending you're a pancake with syrup on you? God, now it just makes me want pancakes. I feel like I had a dream about pancakes too recently. It wasn't a naughty dream, though. I watch you more than what I should. Who's to say how much you're supposed to watch me? Do you know how many hours I watch the H3 podcast a week? I actually watch so much of their content, I'm out of episodes to watch, so I've been watching frenemies. I watch fucking people like crazy too, so I don't think it's a bad thing if you enjoy someone's content. Cats used to scare the living shit about me, but you don't get scared from cats anymore, right? I mean, some are kind of feral and they need to have their human, but most cats are pretty good and there's no need to be afraid. Fear not. Most cats are good and very sweet. I want to be Nova's man toy. Slay. Yeah, I would like that. I want to be your manservant. Okay. You can start with cleaning my floors with your tongue and a little maid outfit. To my biggest shame, I used to screen look when playing shooter games, split screen multiplayer with my brothers. Like to cheat and see their location? Hey, I'm probably sure I did that too as a kid. But it honestly cucks you because when you're too busy cheating and looking at someone else's screen, you're not looking at your own, and that's when they get you. I want to eat your booty. Okay, sit on my face. Bro is actually like an 8-year-old or something that's writing those. I want to see your booba. Okay, we're getting some real ones in a second. I dream of the day I can finally suck on them toes. Ain't no reason to lie, I totally want to smash. Generally, when I fuck, I turn off the lights, but I'd leave them on with you. I'd love to see what that mouth do. I feel like they're always the same person. Okay, here's a real one. When I was younger, I hated this guy, and he hated me. I don't remember why. And in swim class, we would try to drown each other. I was close to dying a few times, and I think he was close to dying too. I wanted to kill that bastard. We were 8. One day he never came back to school. I don't know what happened, but maybe it's because of me. Do you think his parents potentially pulled you out of class because you were bullying him and trying to literally murder him in school? Because that's pretty bad. I wouldn't doubt they pulled you out of class. Damn, you were a stone cold killer. I'm straight. I matched with a girl on Tinder who was hot as fuck, so we went on a date, and it went great. Then we went to a hotel, and as I was feeling her up, I noticed a bulge. I was scared, but I thought, fuck it. So I sucked on it and sucked on it. More power to you. I hope you had a great time. More power to you. I think every guy at some point, or most guys, have a little bit of like a experience like that where they go out of their comfort zone and try something a little new, you know what I'm saying? A streamer bent down, showed me her chest, but I got shy and walked away. What do you mean? Like in public? Like she flashed her titties to you? And then you said no and left? You people leave? You people left? That would be crazy. Wonder if guys have ever done that to me. Like just gotten too nervous and rejected me because I was too intimidating. You used to give yourself hickeys all the time before you knew what they were. I did the same when I was a kid. I would like suck on my arm like a vampire and then I'd have a hickey from it. I would just purposely give myself hickeys too. This is an insane one. One time, I was chopping jalapeno peppers for dinner. My mouth watered. When I became horny as fuck and I needed to yank one out immediately. I wiped my hands with a kitchen rag, sprinted to the bedroom, oh no, and went to town on my eggplant. Bro! About a minute into the session, I realized I'd fucked up. I felt an intense burning sensation throughout my swollen eggplant. Oh, okay, not a literal eggplant, like a metaphor. Okay, I thought you meant a literal eggplant. I was so scared. I jumped out of my chair and ran into the shower to cleanse myself and salvage what I could on my battered eggplant. Let this be a lesson to all the horny chefs out there. Beware of the jalapeno. Cake, is this you? You're the only chef I know. I mean, hey, we've all touched a jalapeno and touched something we probably shouldn't have. Too spicy. I thought you meant you literally fucked an eggplant and I was about to freak out, but oh, they're chef too, you're right. We have 2 chefs in chat. It could be either of you. Who's touching their eggplant with their jalapeno hands? That's a real confession right there. That one's good. I bought a watermelon and cut a hole and fucked it. It felt so good. Bro! Y'all need to stop putting your dicks in things. Control yourself. A watermelon? In this economy? Do you know how much watermelons cost? They're like $8 to $12 and you're just using it as a one-time fleshlight and you probably are not gonna eat it after. That watermelon took months growing just for you to fucking violate it. That's crazy. You're wonderful, thank you. I think about you every time I have sex with my girlfriend. I tried to stop, but I can't help it. I haven't told her. Hey, at least you're not cheating on her. That's what I'm gonna say to that. Look, it's not right, but at least you're not cheating on her. So I'm not gonna judge you for that. But I feel like you should probably go to like couples therapy and try to figure out exactly why you're thinking about other people. She doesn't know, but then you're like, Novaruu, I mean Jessica. Sorry. Oh god. She probably definitely knows. Women can tell when you like dissociate and think about something else. She doesn't know you're thinking about me, but she definitely is aware that you're thinking of someone else. Like, women can know. Well, at least it's not physically cheating and you're still having sex with her, but you should definitely go to therapy or try to figure out deep dive why you aren't attractive enough to her anymore. That would be a good thing to do. I sent my cousin an unsolicited dick pic and a video from a fake Instagram account. She opened the video of me nutting. She doesn't know it was me. Bruh! That is so wrong on so many levels. Oh, God. Oh, I can't imagine if, like, someone I knew sent me a dick pic on a burner and I didn't know. Oh, God. What if somebody asked for a dick rating, but I knew them? Oh, God. That's such an insane thing to think about. Wow. That... Look, I can't judge you. I'm just gonna... Wow. But I will tell you, she probably didn't even look at it, or she looked at it and immediately clicked away. She did not enjoy that shit. Nobody enjoys an unsolicited dick pic. I can see my apartment's laundry room from the window. Many students from my college live here, and I watch for hot girls bringing their laundry. If they leave it unattended, I go and take some of their socks and panties. Sometimes I wait till the dryer finishes and nut in the sock. Or write on the pussy part of the panties and put them back in the dryer. Some of them might have touched my nut or even put one of the panties on before they noticed. Wow.
What? What the fuck?
You should never tell anybody that, even anonymously, bro. Like, you should never, ever repeat that. Take that to the fucking grave. And stop doing that. And I hope they put a camera in and catch you. That's so fucked up. Why is there not a camera in there? Holy man. Yeah, that's gotta be criminal. If that's not criminal, I don't even know, man. Sorry, but you need jail time for that one. That one's so bad. Wow. This cam girl once tried to blindside another cam girl when she was non-nude and tried to collab with her and was forced to hold her down. Was gonna hold her down and force her to be nude again, but she didn't. If she didn't, then there's like, it's just hearsay. If she did that, that's like horribly fucked up and she deserves to be canceled for that. I'm not gonna say the names. Fucked. I've come in some of my girl co-workers' drinks without them knowing and watched them drink it.
What? What the fuck?
How? How does that even work? You're like, hold on, let me get your drink from under the bar? Like, how in the world do you possibly grab someone's drink, take it out of the room into a private place, nut in it, and then give it back to the person? How does that happen? How do they not know? Dude, I want to gag thinking about that. You need to go to fucking jail. That's actually terrible. You could actually legitimately probably give someone an STD from that too. If you had like AIDS and you fucking came in someone's drink and they drank it, that's like cum to mouth. Like you'd legit probably give them an STD if you have one. Wow, jail time. That's fucked up. I feel nauseous. I seriously have the biggest crush on you and I want to treat you with the ultimate respect and happiness you deserve. I want to take you on a date. Okay, Kaylo. I want to see you get pegged by a girl. Hey, I'm thinking about it. I'll keep thinking about it. Let me cook. I think you're genuinely one of the nicest people on this planet. You deserve the world, and the fact people who hate you just can't get over the fact that they have huge egos and are horrible people at heart. I mean, I wouldn't say that. I think ultimately I've been kind of on the philosophy that karma's gonna work itself out. I feel like I've been severely wronged over the years, and I think that if I just keep being who I am, then things are gonna go my way eventually. I think there's gonna be some huge things that happen in the next couple years that are gonna like change my reputation in a good way. Just gotta let people find out who the shitty ones are. You know, because I had a friend that it was like me and two other girls. One of the girls did some really malicious, evil, top of the line, fucked up stuff, posting nude photos of me with my legal name on her account and not tagging me or anything. It was really bad. And her friend had blocked me in support of her other friend, right? So they just stood together. I recently checked, they unfollowed each other. So I really do think like shitty people eventually will reveal themselves. And even if someone takes their friend's side, eventually they'll realize their friend was in the wrong. So right now, I'm just letting people get their karmic justice. Because I've noticed a lot of people that wrong me, they keep doing the same things to other people, and it's gonna come back for them. So all I gotta do is just sit and wait and let them cook. And karma will come save me. Not gonna lie, I'm not gonna say the streamer's name. Not gonna lie, a certain streamer you were friends with has done you dirty by ditching you for all your enemies. I think so. I think a lot of people can visibly see things. I wouldn't say they're like my enemies, and I don't have a problem with that. I just have a problem with like people being like fake to me. Like the person in question was telling me, oh no, I'm not actually gonna be friends with them, I'm just gonna collab with them for clout. And that's not like nice in either regard. Like, I don't know, like it's not nice either way. You shouldn't even have to say that to anybody. But I think people are on their own life path and they have different intentions and goals in life, and they'll do what they need to do to reach those goals, even if it doesn't align with what I would want in my life. So sometimes you just gotta let people go and learn the hard way. They'll figure it out. I wrote a program that automated 90% of my job. I only work a maximum of 1 hour per day and get paid 9 the rest of the time. I just goon out of control all day long. Hey, I call that making your time and money and intelligence work for you. Because if you don't have a job where you're like trying to find a way to make it as easy as possible but still at the same efficiency level, like you're doing something wrong, you know what I mean? I mean, some jobs you can't do that, but you gotta find a way to... Yeah, I think you did a smart thing. The gooning out part all day, maybe try picking up a hobby, you know, like crochet or drawing. Maybe you could do a hobby instead of having a porn addiction, but you know, whatever makes you happy. As long as it's not ruining your life and your dating and stuff, I think it's fine. Love you too, stranger. Although I am not a virgin, it has been 12 years since I've had sex. If that helps put your celibacy into perspective. Well, why? Like, why is the reason you haven't had sex in 12 years? I mean, it's probably gonna be like that for me. I'm on 1 year right now. I'm 1/12 what you're at. I'm not talking to anyone, so there's nobody on my mind that I can have sex with if I wanted to. So it might be a while. But we'll see. It's gonna be me. That's gonna be me in 12 years. I believe that is cap. No, I believe it. I've had a lot of people tell me. Even attractive people, like guys, like will be like, oh, I haven't had sex in 5 years. And I'm like, oh my god. Wow. I'm dating a woman 15 years older than me, and she's the best I've ever had in bed. Aw, good for you. That's awesome. It gives me hope, though, that if I ever, like, get really old, and I can always go for someone younger than me, because guys love dating older women. They do. The experience and stuff. Like, I'm gonna be the best MILF. Except without the kid part. I'll be the older cougar. Is it a cougar or MILF when you don't have kids? MILF is a mom. But cougar... it just means you're older. I once had a threesome with my brother, girlfriend, and his sister. Oh, wait. Brother with your brother's girlfriend and her sister. Again, really morally wrong. Pop off, though. Like, you know, you're gonna do what you're gonna do. Seize the day and all that. Have the life experience. Just know you probably lost, like, 3 people that day. Yeah, especially your brother, dude. That's like some real ruining the family shit right there. Like, at the cost of ruining your entire family because you're horny is crazy. But, you know, it's your life, ultimately. If you don't like your brother, then, like, fuck it, you know? Yeah, seize the day, carpe diem. Like, I'm not gonna judge you for that. I just think that, you know, just expect the outcome of losing your family. I mean, at the end of the day, they're all consenting adults, hopefully. So, it's not just him making the shitty decision. It's also the sister and the girlfriend. So, it's not one person held accountable. It's everybody. Do better, you know? But it's worse to fuck your brother's girl. I think that's worse. And it's bad on the girlfriend's part, too. Like, the worst is the girlfriend. I can't tell. They're both equally in the wrong. One time in 5th grade after school, my friends... and I took a bunch of spoons from the cafeteria and put them in the microwave for the max time. Lol, 95 minutes? And then it started sparking, so we ran away. Turned out there was an explosion and the fire department was called. No one knows what happened. My friends and I never told anyone, but thankfully no one was hurt. Hey, at least someone was hurt, but I feel like that's such a stupid kid thing to do with, like, serious consequences, and you don't even realize there's such serious consequences. That's bad. Oh, I feel so bad. Like, that must have been so stressful holding that in, too. That's what the confessions are for. Okay, the flashing the titty thing earlier was during a live stream. No one could see it, but... okay, so, like, you were on camera with a girl. Because the way she did it and her shirt was wearing was very low cut. Seeing her nipples, so that's why I was shy and he smirked to me. Maybe she didn't even know she flashed her tits to you. It was probably an accident. But, you know what happens, happens. I'm a Canadian streamer and I'm bi, and I really want to munch your box because you're hot. That's the most unattractive way you could have put that. If you would have put it any other way, I probably went down with it, but munch my box is crazy. What an insane way to phrase that. You're definitely British. You wanna munch my box, love? You wanna munch my box? Ew. I wonder if Pebbles thinks about all this unhinged shit she's learning. Pebbles only understands like 3 words. It's baby and Pebbles and I love you. And are you a good girl? Those are the only words she knows. Everything other than that probably sounds like, you know, like she doesn't understand. I secretly enjoy the bikini streams. Hey, you don't need to be secret about it. Own that shit. Who here likes the bikini streams, huh? Well, unfortunately, this is my last bikini stream I'm gonna do. And you won't get any more after this. So, unfortunately, this is the last one. For realsies this time. It's just the last bikini stream. I will be keeping this link open, and we can just make this a series if you guys like it.